Appalachian Trail, Maine Junction, where we left off yesterday. Good morning, Appalachian Mountains. It's so beautiful. I think this is it, the Maine Junction. Here we go, Appalachian Trail. And we have white blazes in two directions, so we need to choose a direction carefully. Maine Junction. It says LT to the left, AT to the right. That says Long Trail North. That sign says Appalachian Trail North. North Country Trail also starts right here on the Long Trail. The sign says to North Dakota. NCT, 4,815 miles to North Dakota.
That one instead?
Maine Junction. Maine Junction, right here. We are now deciding between Appalachian Trail, Long Trail, or North Country Trail. Long Trail goes north, Appalachian Trail goes east to go to New Hampshire. Wow, we are headed to Maine now. Good morning. And welcome to day 105 on the Appalachian Trail. Welcome to the Appalachian Trail. We are Stick the Eagle, and we are hiking northbound from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Katahdin, Maine. Still with Nichols and Frizzle here. And we started our hike around 7:30 this morning after staying at Frizzle Hostel, which was a very nice day. Highly recommend, but it's only a pop-up, so yeah. But we're having a good day. We should hike. We'll keep hiking northward or eastward right now on the Appalachian Trail. So glad you're with us for today. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you have not, I hope you enjoy following along with us for today. For today's journey on the Appalachian Trail, let's keep trekking northward, or eastward in this case. Welcome to Gifford Woods State Park. And it's the picnic areas. So it looks like each picnic area comes with a picnic table and a place to cook. And there's a whole bunch of them as we traverse this dirt road through the park, which is the Appalachian Trail. It's a water spigot, a bike wash station, and a volleyball net. This is Kent Brook. Beautiful brook. This is nice Appalachian Trail, nice little walk coming up on Kent Pond here. We love every day. Every day is special on trail in its own way. We come to a new adventure each and every day. You never know what you might find unless you look ahead on the app. This is Kent Pond. Look at that little island in the middle. And the mountains in the background. This is just beautiful, Vermont. Gorgeous. Wow. Oh, look, a family of geese. I think it's terrific how my hike has changed and to recognize how my hike has changed as it's gone forward. When I started at Springer, I was counting the miles and trying to keep on the pace that I set for myself all throughout Georgia and getting worried if I was off pace and how to make up those miles. But now I just prefer meandering through the woods and looking around, taking it all in and taking it piece by piece and not wanting it to end. So that's a very distinct difference. The miles will come, but the main piece to focus on out here is to look around. Mountain Meadows. Springer, 1680. Hiking supplies. Ha! There's Mountain Meadows. Oh, a nice little dock here. Thundering Falls. Thundering Falls. Imagine it thunders more the more it rains. Here with Bristol too. It's very what?
Thundery.
Very thundery. Look at that view of the mountains with the clouds there. Gorgeous. We're going up Quimby Mountain. Nice steep 1,300 foot climb. Whew, you really feel it in the calves when you try to really race up a mountain. I was trying to keep up with Frizzle on her pace up the mountain. She seems to go the same pace whether she's going flat or whether she's going up a mountain. And I can keep up with that pace, even exceed that pace going flat. But going up a mountain, definitely not. So, like, okay, drink some water and continue climbing. One step in front of another, get you up the hill. Well, I'm not keeping up with her. Anyway, I always tell myself to go, at least one of my tips is to go slow enough that you can breathe through your nose even while climbing a hill. Trying to keep up with her, I was not breathing through my nose. So I'm gonna go back to my slow, meandering pace and enjoying it out here rather than just trying to book it up a hill. One of the problems with bug spray out here is that you sweat it off so easily and then you don't have bug spray on anymore. I just applied bug spray down at the falls to help with the mosquitoes, and now by the time I'm up here, the mosquitoes are all buzzing me and biting my legs again because I sweated it off. So I need to reapply it and then be careful not to sweat, which is really difficult when hiking. It seems that I'm one of the only through hikers who are carrying a synthetic bag. I was really happy for the synthetic sleeping bag because when it got wet, it still worked. Whee! I still get to climb up that. It still worked. And my sleeping bag got wet a lot and it did its job keeping me warm. But it's 4 pounds. And most through hikers that I meet along the way have like a less than 2 pound bag because it's down. So if I'm gonna continue backpacking, do I look into getting a down bag and hope that it won't get wet? That seems dangerous to me, but I'm also thinking of ways to continue to eliminate weight, since I think one of the reasons I'm slower, in addition to me being older than the younger ones, is that I have a heavier pack than them. Quimby Mountain, you are not an easy one. Kind of like Bear, except I hope that you have a view on top. We'll see. I feel so slow right now. I don't like comparing myself to others, and I try not to. But it's hard not to when you're trying to get to the same destination as your friends every single night. And you're always the last one to get to the viewpoint. When I got to the lake, I saw Frizzle, just finishing up her break. So I just kept on walking with her without taking a break. That's been a lot of that lately. I just keep on walking so I can keep up with them. I also haven't passed any thru-hikers recently. Everyone's been passing me. I used to pass people down south, and now I've been being passed by plenty of thru-hikers. Special K, people who started in March have been passing me. I'm still moving. I'm just feeling slow today. So far, there's been no views from Quimby Mountain. There's just been trees on the way up, and I do look back just to make sure. Just started descending from Quimby. Not a view to be had. Just trees. Just trees. Onward. Little breeze going down the other side of Quimby here. It's cloudy, but it feels nice. Fun little tree blocking my trail, our trail. Nice new looking privy here at Stony Brook Shelter. Nice. It is 12 o'clock. I have not taken a break all day, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Here's the shelter. Nice little shelter here. I've already gone 10 miles today, and we didn't leave till 7:30. So I think a 10 by 12 is a pretty good day. Now it's time for a turkey sandwich, and then quick break, for like 15 minutes, eat some things, and then continue on, because everybody else is also still ahead of me. This is what I pulled out of my food bag that currently does not fit. This is my temporary food bag, my day pack bag. It doesn't have a lot else in it. There's still some granola bars and things. But this is what does not fit in my bear can right now. So this is what I want to eat. Turkey sandwich time. Get another turkey sandwich from Frizzle Hostel. Some dried fruit. Maybe I'll mix these with the dried fruit. Apple. This is just my Jolly Rancher bag. Some chips from Trail Magic, from Spineless Cougar, and a chocolate bar that I purchased in Walmart in Rutland. Nichols wants more town food. Gazelle was here on 5:30. That's like 7 days ago now. The temperature currently is 65 degrees, and this is a very nice walk in the woods. Today's 12 o'clock tip is to read and sign the logbooks. Now, this might change a little bit if Nora's going around during the bubble, because then the logbooks is one of the things that causes people to get neuro. It spreads it because people are touching it. But if you're ahead of the bubble, like I am, it's not as big of a concern. Read the logbook, see where your friends are, write in it to tell other friends where you're at. And also, it can be used in a search and rescue operation should you go missing. So people can pinpoint more easily where you were last known to be seen. So there's a lot of benefits from signing a logbook and reading it and just seeing what everybody has to say. Reading about other people's adventures is part of the journey, I think. This one's a new one. Hello, ladder. I think this is the first physical ladder that we have on the Appalachian Trail. And a road here. I think we get to go across this lovely bridge. Blaze AT and the memorial for Steady Eddie. It's not the end of the trail for me. Steady Eddie got lost in this part of the woods last year or the year before that. I don't know, and I don't know his whole story, but I know I believe that he's the most recent one to go missing in the Appalachian wilderness. We are climbing another mountain that has no view. At least there's no view labeling far out. So we're exhausted again and we're going slow again, but that's all right. Because we're on the Appalachian Trail, y'all. Well, far out said there was no view, but look at that. Wow, you can see the whole gorge through the trees there. I love this place. It's so green. We keep going up these unnamed hills. Whew, using my energy. Now we're going down the side, well, the other side. I see another mountain looming ahead of me through the trees. Not sure if we're going up that or not, but you know, time will tell, and we go wherever the trail goes. Nice little potential campsite down here. Where's the trail? Is it over here? Yeah. Right here. Yeah, there's a fire ring. A little site here. We had just crossed Locust Creek, and now we have a 500-foot climb up this hill. 500 feet isn't that much. Do it again, slow and steady. Climb again, up another hill. Wherever you go, AT, I will follow. I follow your blazes. We keep finding more uphill. Listen to that. Here comes the rain. It's about 3 o'clock on, what is today? Thursday. And it was an 80% chance of rain today, and to this point it has not rained. So I count ourselves lucky for that. I don't mind a little sprinkle if it stays a sprinkle, honestly, because it actually feels a little bit good. Looks to me like we found the top of our little hill here, and it's beautiful as ever. And just like that, we're going downhill. Sometimes you wonder why you go all the way up to the way toppity top of a hill, have no view, and then go all the way down another steep downhill. But I've been reflecting on this, and I think that it really makes you one with the mountains. It makes you appreciate who the mountains are a little bit more by going all the way to the top, by following their ridges instead of just skirting the side of them. They make you more one with the mountain itself by finding each backbone, each curvature on all of these mountains. And yeah, we don't go over every mountain, but by going over all these humps and bumps, I feel like I have become more one with nature, more one with what God has created out here. I appreciate the majesty of it, the glory of it, I guess. It's just something that's really hard to explain, but it's really cool. The more you experience the mountains, the more I experience, the more we experience the mountains together, the more peace I somehow feel. The mountains were calling and I had to go to the Appalachian Trail. Wanted to see what it had in store and learn the lessons that it had to teach. That is to be just kind to your neighbor, to be kind to the wild, and to realize that time itself is just a concept. There is no time in the wilderness, in the Appalachian Mountains. I don't know what I'm singing. I just have song in my heart right now. The Appalachian Mountains, wilderness. It just all feels so special. This is the Lookout Cabin. It is a privately owned cabin, but they do let hikers use it. So we're going to check it out. It does say private property. Entering premises, do so at their own risk. Fire is strictly prohibited. But it's posted that you can use this space. There we go. Private property, part of the Lookout Farm. Hikers are welcome, but requested to respect the privacy of guests of the Lookout Farm. There's a fireplace. There's a knife in the wall. Plenty of windows, places to hang your pack. There's a bench in here. And there's even a loft up there. Little chimney there. Railings and a nice spot to sit and enjoy the view. So I'm sitting on this bench now, enjoying this wonderful breeze and enjoying this little bit of a hazy view, but a view nonetheless. This is looking directly east toward New Hampshire. I'm sure some of those mountains are in New Hampshire, as it's only 25 miles away. But the view could be better, but it's still gorgeous. And this would be looking west-ish, northwest. And now it's mostly downhill from here, Appalachian Trail North. We are headed to Route 12, Vermont Route 12. It's 4 o'clock now. I only took about 5 to 10 minutes at the cabin. I sat down for like a minute to take in the view because it wasn't that great, and also because I'm already behind Frizzle and Nichols by who knows how much, and I don't want to keep them waiting because we're all planning to go back to the Frizzle hostel tonight. It's been a huge help not having to carry my full bear can and working on a few of my supply snacks that are excess to my bear can today. So that's been a huge help. Tomorrow we'll be back full, but I really enjoyed the past 2 days not having to carry as much weight. This trail's almost runnable. It is runnable. I've been running a few of the steep downhills because I'm like, why not? If there's no rocks and I'll be fine, why not? I'm a runner. I've done marathons before. This is a nice trail. Also, it's 4 o'clock and it's getting dark. There's storms coming in. When you thought you were going downhill, and then all of a sudden you start going uphill again. You're like, what? I got to the top and it's gotten foggy going toward this side of the mountain. Down the other side toward Route 12. That's kind of cool. Foggy in the pines. Nature's always cool. What is really cool is how it can be really foggy on one side of the mountain and windy, and clear and not a cloud on the other side of the mountain. Look at all these green ferns. I just love seeing ferns. Have you realized that by now? I think they make everything look pretty and green. Just passing the Winturi shelter. The Thistle Hill shelter is the next one. Frizzle and Nichols are like machines. I took 2 15-minute breaks all day. The rest I've been continually walking and walking and walking. That one stretch I even started running because it was so easy of terrain. It was a small stretch. But I haven't even seen a pip of them since Frizzle left me on the uphill, on that first uphill after the falls. They are machines. Like, they go fast. That young blood in them. I'm proud of them. Just hopefully they won't be too upset waiting on me. I'm going as fast as I can here. They won't be upset. I'm basically joking on that. It's been dark like this for a while. I'm grateful that the skies have not opened up yet. I feel like they could at any time, and they haven't. They've been waiting for me. I'm 3 miles away from the Vermont 12 road, and it is 5 o'clock right now. This has been a very enjoyable stretch. It's been a very gradual downhill, so I'm able to pick up the pace and just enjoy the walk through the woods at the same time. I love when that happens. Not excruciating the efforts of the long uphills as I sometimes am. Instead, just listen to the birds sing and walk in the woods. This says Akutny View. Where exactly is the Akutny View? Is this field in Akutny? What am I supposed to be seeing here? I don't see anything. So occasionally we have a little bump, like a little tiny mountain, a little tiny uphill. That's fine. I can power through those pretty easily. What slows me down is the long, steep uphill climbs. And then it's just one foot in front of another. We are about a mile away from the Vermont 12 trailhead now. I think it's been a splendid day. The hills were not annoying me. They were slowing me down, but they were not annoying me. I was just like, you know, this makes me closer to the mountains, and I believe it does. So the only pressure on me today was, and is, trying to get to the trailhead to not keep Frissel and Nichols and Frissel's mom, Buckeye, waiting too long. Because I'm the last one to get there of the 3. That's really the only pressure. Other than that, it's just been a lovely, lovely walk in the woods today. Not many views, a couple. A good one from the lookout. I'm glad I looked at the lookout. And it's been a good day. So we'll reunite with our friends, see what we're gonna do, and then New Hampshire tomorrow, y'all. New Hampshire tomorrow. Walk, walk, walk your poles gently down the hill. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Appalachian mountains, have you any hills? Yes, sir, 14 states full. The hungry, cheerful hiker went up the mountainside. Down came the rain and washed the hiker out. But the hungry, cheerful hiker went up the hill again. And he learned that the rains will never wash him away again. Twinkle, twinkle, mountainside, how I wondered what you are. Up above the town so high, up so close I could touch the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, mountainside, how I'm glad I've hiked you now. Well, isn't that pretty? There's Vermont 12 down there, and that's probably the hill we get to climb in the morning. Nice, beautiful trail. Well, this part of the trail is officially getting me all wet. All wet. My legs and socks and shoes and shorts are now soaked because it rained a little bit, getting all of that a little bit wet, and now I'm soaked. There's more. Well, I'm wet anyway now. Embrace the Appalachian Trail, they say. Embrace it, get wet. It doesn't feel bad. After a long day of hiking, you deserve to get wet and cool down, right? That's the way to think. More mountains in the field. More wet vegetation to walk through. I think we have reached the Vermont 12. We have a bridge. And friends, look at how thoughtful Nichols was.
Since they're closed now. Took us here after that.
I got here well after closing. Nichols wrote in the entry about how he was rushing to get here before they closed, and he got here. And he saved me. I did read that one. And he saved me my favorite kind of ice cream. I can't believe it. That's really kind of you, Nichols. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is now raining hard outside. We have our dinners, burgers, live music, and we beat the rain. We are back at the Frizzle Hostel with Nichols here. Frizzle's here too, but she'll be off screen for the outro. Today, we had a great day and we beat the rain.
Barely.
Barely. I mean, you beat it more than I did. I got off trail like 30 to 40 minutes before it downpoured. So, thank you to Buckeye for picking us all up and helping us carry less weight. That was very beneficial. You have better lighting than I do right now, Nichols. But that's okay. We're on an AT journey, aren't we?
Yeah.
And this journey, we're almost done with Vermont, which is crazy. We're going to be in New Hampshire soon, and then there's 2 states left. But we're still on a journey, and if you'd like to follow along for more AT content, I invite you to subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you'd like to follow along for some live updates, you may follow along on my Instagram, same handle as my YouTube, @StickTheEagle. Anything you'd like to add, Nichols?
Between mosquitoes and prospects of ice cream at the end of the day, I was flying over those hills.
Yes.
It was fun.
I talked about the clip where Nichols said he needs to go quick because he wants to get to the place before it closed, whatever it was called. He got there, and he didn't only get him ice cream, he got me ice cream too. So that was a really, really nice surprise. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Nichols. Mint chip, my favorite kind of ice cream. Remember that for the test later. So.
Am I going to have this test?
Maybe.
Boy.
You're going to pass because you know everything.
I know mint chocolate chip ice cream and grape soda.
Exactly. We're having a good time out here. What's next? So, I'll invite you. No, we're having a great time out here. Always embracing the journey. So, remember to embrace the journey and happy trails.